Hi, my name is Jessie. I'm a doctor of physical therapy, and welcome to the Bridging Frequencies Beyond FSM podcast, where I interview practitioners across all disciplines to explore what they're doing that's beyond this amazing modality of frequency-specific microcurrent in order to optimize patient outcomes, avoid burnout, and become the best practitioner that they possibly can be. This is a quick introductory video on how this came about. So I am a very busy practitioner. I have a full-time clinical practice in Longmont, Colorado at Resonant Frequency Medicine, where I see patients in person or via telehealth 5 days a week. And I mentor advanced frequency-specific microcurrent practitioners. I am a practicum instructor for Dr. Carol McMakin's frequency-specific microcurrent program. So it's not like I was going, I'm bored, I should start a podcast. I have plenty to do and I'm plenty busy and full. So how this happened is I am so fortunate to be surrounded by clinicians who either we meet as friends or we meet at a conference or they somehow end up on my treatment table, who are phenomenal human beings and very effective, efficient clinical practitioners. And one of the things I've noticed is that even if someone is not directly practicing frequency-specific microcurrent, if we broaden and look at what these most effective, life-changing, life-supporting practitioners are doing, it has to do with frequencies on some level. And it's fascinating to me to just explore what that is. And another question that I am always exploring is, how can I optimize my own clinical outcomes? How can I be more effective as a practitioner? How can I help my patients more? And what I have found through these clinical relationships, friendships with other practitioners is that there's a lot that these interdisciplinary connections have to offer to our perspectives. And I am innately curious. I have a very sort of creative mind and a curious mind, and my background is in yoga and art, and so bridging the connections between different disciplines and how can I integrate the wisdom teachings of these other disciplines into my practice has always been a fascinating topic for me. So I am so grateful and just in awe of how many fantastic people I'm surrounded by who have very amazing gifts. And every time I speak to them on a phone call, on a consult, I'm so inspired. And so I'm like, I can't not put this out in the world and show the world these people who are kind of just like behind the scenes doing their clinical practice, changing lives, doing amazing things, but not really like being out in the world about it. So this is my hopeful contribution to humanity, to get you to know these amazing people and the amazing concepts that drive them to be who they are and do what they do. So Bridging Frequencies, the name comes from this interest I've always had in bridging the science with the woo-woo, spiritual, subtle, undescribed as of yet concepts and qualities. Bridging one discipline with another discipline. Bridging practitioner and patient. And just exploring how to evolve all of us as clinicians, as patients, because we're both, right? A lot of times we put practitioners up on this pedestal and don't always realize like they're humans too, and they're having their own healing experience, their journey through life. And I just enjoy kind of breaking that all apart and talking about it, hashing it out, and just being open to hearing new perspectives from people who I admire and adore and think are really fantastic human beings. So I hope you enjoy this podcast as much as I have enjoyed interviewing these people. And if you're interested, if you're like, wow, I have something to share, please reach out to me. I would love to see if you want to be involved in this podcast, if you're a practitioner dealing with frequency medicine. Thanks, everybody. I hope you enjoy the Bridging Frequencies Beyond FSM podcast.